Hello, this is Marc and this video is all about revealing the paper dragon in the corner. Okay, and as long as you follow what this paper dragon does, you can't fail. Okay, about this, you have to go to the previous video. I'm talking about a paper dragon. An electoral district association has a paper dragon that can tell you exactly how to sell marijuana legally, and it's so basically simple, it's incredible. I have to use a prop, okay, because it's even simpler than that, okay. You see this diskette here, okay? It's easier than that. Once you become an electoral district agent, you go to this link on election at the marijuana party site, okay, and it'll go click and it'll say request for paper dragon. Okay, this is, I have to use a prop again, which is the books for how to enter all transactions that are taxable under the Elections Act. And I'll use a very important word here. As prescribed by law, Section 1 of the Charter of Rights and Freedoms. It's bulletproof. Okay? And on that disc, okay, from the moment you turn it, you'll get to these discs, and from the moment you turn it on, it's a self-auditing system. Okay, it's a beautiful program put out by Elections Canada, and every time it's a goof-proof way to make sure everything's thrown in the right columns. It's already all done for you. It's been prescribed by law. Now, the only thing you have to do, that this paper dragon insists that every time you do a transaction through that electoral district, in order to be protected, you must enter it into that catalog. Okay? When you enter it in that catalog, it's really simple. It's too easy. I'm telling you. Okay? It really is easy. But you know what? The reason you want an accountant or a CPA or someone highly qualified in the book, who signs off on the reports every week, is because he can train any dummy on how to do this in 20 minutes. It really is that basic a program. Okay? If you know how to, it's too easy. Sorry, it's too easy. And the paper dragon insists that you enter all sales, all transactions, and everything else will happen automatically. And you're there to protect marijuana beliefs, okay? And a financial agent, and this is, wrap your head around this, okay? This is really important, and most people just go, what? Okay, but it's true, okay? When you become a financial agent, you become your own revenue agent. Okay, you automatically get this form that you fill out once a year of how much revenue went through you and past you, and it's actually a declaration of how much that 2% original record of royalty, ORR, that you kept for the party. Okay? And the members didn't pay that. It's digital money that was created for the party. Everyone, because if all you are is one EDA with 4 cities, it's based on the population. Every electoral district has almost the same population. So Vancouver has 8 times the population. So it's a bigger area. Like Toronto, they would all want one check from one EDA. So whoever got Toronto would benefit greatly. Or whoever got Hamilton, because there's several electoral districts in Hamilton. I'm just using the example of big cities. In small cities, you might have 4 or 5 towns, and you're remitting taxes to all 4. Okay, now, on remitting taxes, okay? And wrap your head around this, okay? This guy called you automatically, you're this straw man called a financial agent, okay? And you have this completely separate legal entity called you, who is a Revenue Canada agent, okay? And you two and one, falling under a already structured EDA, you become this really quirk in the Elections Act, okay, and Revenue Canada Act. It's perfectly legal. And here's the big quirk. This kind of revenue agent under Elections Canada has never, ever, ever given a dime of revenue to Elections Canada or the Treasury. It's actually, that agent can only take money away from the Treasury. We're a political party. It's unique in law, okay? So when you fill out these tax receipts, and, oh no, that's another important point that needs to go on screen. And the only legal entity that we actually can't enter into contract to remit a tax to is Revenue Canada or the Treasury. Isn't that cool? Okay, so we're forbidden in law. It doesn't, to pay a tax to them. It might not be forbidden, but we would be extremely stupid to enter into that agreement because we don't have to. The law covers that we don't have to. The rules say right now we don't have to. Okay, now, on that, okay, you can enter into contract with the city. Period. That paper dragon that forces you to enter in every transaction of your marijuana enterprise. Every time you took money and put it in there so he could go over there and pay for pot over there, and all this little all that paperwork is done in a line by line transaction. It's date stamped. It can never be erased. You can nullify it with a reason, and have the correct one under it. That's allowed, okay? But it's like a bulletproof system that you can, and automatically, all of your reports are going to have all the stuff in the right boxes, and everything goes great, and all the auditor at the end of the week who has to audit and to send off these taxes, because we're going to audit every week, okay, through a CPA for Vancouver. Okay, all that guy's going to look at is the software and inspect it, and if anything's wrong in there, it'll stand out like a sore thumb. It's that basic, okay? Now, on that, I'll have another video on how easy, it's so easy to enter the data that it needs a video of itself. But wrap your head around this. This is, the dragon, the paper dragon, is the software that Elections Canada gives you, and as long as you enter everything exactly as to form, you're 100% legal. Cannot be busted. Impossible, because the CDSA has no jurisdiction to intercede in Elections Canada matters. Okay? Or issues at that. And these are taxes that are being issued. On that, have a very nice day.